Warn them from me.
So how can you go to your long home and you dead? I mean, family, I'm only trying to help y'all. See, because y'all be thinking about the wrong things. We should be focused on those 2 tablets, obeying all the statutes and judgments that he has left and set before us. But see, but you have let the New Testament and in Western civilization make you afraid of dying. No, what you do is you work for the Most High God, plan, because he says he's going to pay you at the end of the day. Even if you did wrong, he said, come back to me, come back to me. And he says, I will forgive you. He says, and I will remember them no more. You talk about throw them in the sea of forgiveness, throw them in the sea, forgetting about them. And the spirit shall return unto God who is writing the pages. I ain't making this up. Greeting our Hebrews, my brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James. But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Israel. Now, family, we're dealing with your days are numbered. Okay, and family, I want you guys to think about the video. I want you to ponder. Ask the Most High to open up your eyes, to raise your level of consciousness. All right, I want you guys to ponder. See, because if you ponder, then this thing will come to be crystal clear to you. And see, you don't have to worry about dying. Please don't. Don't be concerned about that. Okay? Don't be concerned about it. Don't let that be a problem to you. What you should think about most of all is how we can return to our Creator, the one that created Israel, the creator of all things, the God that loves us, the God that has fought for our ancestors while we was in their loins, the God that fed our ancestors in the wilderness, the God that gave them drink when they was thirsty, the God that healed them from all their sickness and disease. That's the God that I'm talking about. That's what we should be focused on. Not concerned about dying. We should be concerned about doing all of his statutes and judgment, doing the law. That's where our minds should always be, concerning we, his people, our brothers and sisters. That's where we should be thinking about every day. Lord, am I pleasing you? Am I doing all of your statutes and judgment? Am I doing your 2 tablets that you gave to our great ancestor, my Uncle Moses? See, that's where we should be at. But as I stated, I want you guys to think about the reading. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And I know that the Most High will give you a clear understanding. We are one. We are family. And see, we have to stick together by sticking to this. Not to someone's philosophy. Not to what somebody said over there, but we got to be thinking about what the Most High God said. See, that's our concern. See, because a person can say something all day long. That's their business. See, but it's all about what the Most High God has said. See, that's all that's going to transpire, is what he has said, nothing else. Lamentation says, who can say something and it comes to pass if the Lord had not commanded it? So family, so we're going to get started, okay? Now let's come up from Psalms chapter 90. Let's look at verse 10. It says, the day of our years are 80 years and 10, and if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away. Now, what you think about that? If you are really thinking about what we just read, you shouldn't be afraid of dying, because dying is an illusion. It is not the final answer. It is not that, oh, well, I'm dead. No, you will never die. And I repeat, you won't. You are an eternal being that the Most High God has made. Now, that being said, let us look here at this again. Now I'm going to show you. Just think about this. Verse 10, the latter part of it says, for it is soon cut off. And we do what?
And we fly away.
We do what?
And we fly away.
This is an action here. This is an action. How can you be dead and you flying away? All I ask you to do is think about it. How can you be dead and you flying away? Know what it's saying? That you, the real you, is separating from the body that you were in, that were housing you. And the body goes back to what? To the ground from which it came. And the spirit goes back to who? The one that gave it. See, so you don't have to be afraid. Now let's keep on going. I'm going to show you something now. Let's keep on going. I'm going to show you now. Let's go here and look at, I want to find this right here real quick. If I can, let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes. Now I'm going to show you something. All I ask you to do, family, is just think about what we're talking about. Now let's look at Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Now watch this. Now I want you to do some critical thinking. Okay? Let's do some critical thinking. Now let's read verse 1. Now look what it says now. It says, to everything there is a season. Now remember what I just said, that after we go through all the work and toil over there in the verse that we just read, Psalms 90, he said, then we're cut off, and then we do what? We just fly away. Okay, look what he said. That's a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. We have lived out, we have served our purpose in that body, and the real you fly away. But you've been told, oh, death, oh, that's a bad thing. Oh, you don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. No. If y'all read the account of my Uncle Moses, him and the Most High was talking after he gave Joshua charge over the people. He told Moses, he says, it's time. It's time to die. Now, y'all think about this. All y'all that are scared to die. Think about this. Moses and the Most High God walked off together talking, just like I'm talking to y'all. Moses wasn't pulling back, crying, no. You only find one account where one did that, and that was Hezekiah. He wanted to stay around for a little while longer. He did. But everybody else would say, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But you can see that nobody was afraid. Nobody. And Hezekiah wasn't afraid either. He just didn't want to come in the house. He wanted to stay outside and play a little longer. That's all. He wasn't afraid. It wasn't. But you can see here that after that purpose and time in that season has went its course, it's time to separate from the body that you're in the real you, the eternal you, the spirit you. Goes back to the one that gave it. Now let's keep on going. Now let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12. I've shown you all of David's boys, even the ones that was outside with his concubine, the slave woman. You saw all of his sons by him, by her, and Abigail, and not one of them name was Jesus or Jesus or Emmanuel. None of that. None of that. And see, if anyone talks about Emmanuel, listen, Emmanuel came and gone. If you look at the writing, he was talking to those back in that days. He was talking to that audience. Not an audience that is going to come, but that audience. But because you don't see the significance of him talking to that audience, you just say, well, see, oh yeah, that's Emmanuel there. And then here it is way down here in another book. But he was talking to that audience. He was talking to them, not an audience to come. He was talking to them. So you can clearly see Emmanuel already came and gone. Now watch it behind me. Let me show you that. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verses 5, 6, and 7 says, also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshoppers shall be as
A burden.
and the desire fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about where?
Go about the streets.
So how can you go to your long home and you dead? I mean, family, I'm only trying to help y'all. See, because y'all be thinking about the wrong things. We should be focused on those 2 tablets, obeying all the statutes and judgments that he has left and set before us. Now, it's saying, how can you be going to your long-awaited home and you dead? Does that make any sense to anybody out there? If it does, let me know in the comments. All y'all that understand what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. That's all I ask. But you can see here. Now let's keep on going. I'm going to show you. We're going to go on down and read 6. Or even the silver cord be loosened, or the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern. All these right here is where it has been destroyed. A pitcher, when it's broken, it ain't gonna hold no water. It ain't. The cistern, when it's broke, the wheel can't roll. When that silver cord is cut, you're talking about dying. But look what he says. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was. And what?
And the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
Oh, but I thought I was dead. And the spirit shall return unto God who?
Return unto God who gave it.
It's right in the pages. I ain't making this up. But see, but you have let the New Testament and in Western civilization make you afraid of dying. No, what you do is you work for the Most High God, plan, because he says he's going to pay you at the end of the day. Even if you did wrong, he said, come back to me, come back to me. And he says, I will forgive you. That's in Ezekiel 33, I think 17, somewhere along there. He says, and I will remember them no more. You talk about throwing them in the sea of forgiveness, throw them in the sea. Forgetting about them. But see, it tells you as long as the day, work during the day. Work. We have all been put here for a purpose and a reason. I just read it to you, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1. So while you're here, work in that capacity that he has placed you in. And that is what? To obey those 2 tablets and do what? That which is right concerning your brother and your sisters. But y'all have allowed the white man to cloud your mind and made you to hate individuals that look like you. They have made you. They'll put you in a position of authority, and then you'll go out to hurt those that look like you and the ones that don't even have a soul. You'll cut them a break. Why, I have no idea. But a lot of y'all need to share this with your family members that are in those positions, to let them know that there's a God that is looking at everything, and it is not Jesus. It is not Yahweh. It is not Queen of Heaven or Mother of Heaven. It is the Most High God of Israel. But let's keep on going. Now watch this right here now. Let's go back and look at Ecclesiastes. Let's stay in that book. Let's look at Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Now watch this. You don't have to worry. Let's just do what our God told us to do as his children concerning one another. But most of all, loving him first with all of our heart, soul, and mind. Obeying his voice, not the voice of another deity, another God. Small g God. But obeying his voice. And if you go back and you look at our first existence, it was all about He's telling our ancestors, y'all listen to me. Y'all listen to me. Obey my voice. Obey my commandments. Obey my laws. Obey my statutes. And in return, I give you all of this. I take away all the sickness. I take away all your woes. I take away all your troubles. Just obey my voice. That's all it is. I mean, that's the bottom line. But let's look at Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Well, let's read 1-2. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of one's birth. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to the going to the house of
feasting.
For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? See, one has to understand that you're going to live and you're going to die. But it says that it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of
feasting.
See, when a person has died and you're mourning, you know that by this right here, you know that person, they don't have to work no more. All their work on this side is done. But do they still live? Yes. They're not dead. See? So don't be concerned about dying. Let's be concerned about being obedient. Okay, family? We hope this was very informative. We hope this will help us because, again, death is an illusion. You gotta get rid of all the fear. And then fear the one. Fear the Most High Living God. That's who you fear. You don't fear anything else that happens, because everything on this side that we live in, this world that we live in, is only temporal. It's not permanent. Believe me, it's not. So anyway, again, we hope this has been very, very informative. We love you guys from over here at the High Priest of the whole house of Israel and the Most High's team. We love you guys. Shalom.
You've been lied to, thinking Jesus came for you. Bled, died on a cross just to save you. And you've been made a fool, thinking you can speak it, confessing with your mouth Jesus Christ and believe it.
Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, God of Israel.